Hello guys, I'm here to present you some updates regarding Lordaeron and the second short movie. As some of you may already know, there is a second Lordaeron episode which is actually on production, and there is a lot of things that I wanted to present you on YouTube since last year. And not only the props but also what will be in the movie. One of the big things that will be featured in that short movie is some action. The first one wasn't so much about action, about fights, and which is one of the specialty of mine. And in this one, I had the chance to work with some friend and colleague of mine, which came from Spata. SPATHA is a group of experienced regarding stunts and also short movie production. I already worked with them outside of short movies production, and I felt like it was time for us to merge some way and to, let's say that we had something to share as common interest and abilities, and this is why I invited them on this production on Lordaeron. I advise you as well to check out their YouTube channel, perhaps also their Facebook page or the Instagram as you prefer. You will see them probably in the future for other projects, because I do think we can collaborate on a lot of things together, and short movie is one of them. Actually, I have to work on one of their projects at least, and one of them is about Assassin's Creed. I'll let you know for more details later. But back on Lordaeron. Lordaeron this time will have new characters, let's say. We will have action thanks to my colleague, thanks to Stuntman. You will have also a better image, a better sound, something much more professional, trust me. And also there will be something new that some of you may know. It's a new set, a new castle in which will happen most of the action of that new short movie. This new castle, you can check a link in the description. There is like a little tour I made quickly with my cell phone. You will have that way an idea about how it looks. This castle is the castle of Montcornet in the French Ardennes. Ardennes like in Britannia. Warhammer universe, another thing. It's a castle that is mostly ruined, but is a great set for many reasons. There is great potential in that castle, and I'll be back there for other projects. Be sure of that. It could be for short movies, shootings, or just because I feel like they deserve to have a bit of help in order to keep that castle clean and working. One of the things that I wanted is to show a bit more of the old imagery, the old props you see behind me will give you some hint about what you will see in the short movie. There will be much more old presence in that short movie, and I hope to increase that in the future, because the more time I have, the more I can also spend in the old, because it's expensive both in time and money. And in the future I hope to be able to feature more character and more character. I made some new armors for the orc. You see there, this is the chest piece. It's both leather, fur and steel, forged steel that I did. And also the padding came from the fur. There is leather and steel for the protection. The chest piece there, coming with a big belt here as well. The old set will have stuff like this emblem. You have there a piece of wood that I sculpted and also colored in order to match the old imagery. And you have also all the steel that I forged around it in order to be able to just hang it on the set, in order to have it at the proper place where I want it in the castle. Matching the emblem, you will have horns like this. See, it's the biggest I have been able to find so far, and it's quite oddish to me, and I do believe you will enjoy also the result on the set. Some of you may recognize the troll totems, and that will be also some of the props that will be on the set. Of course, not all the props will be just right in your face in the short movie, but all the props all around it, around the set, will help to give you the ambience. And it's always better to have too much props around than nothing, because when there is nothing, you see it. You see the absence of something that put his mark on the set. When it's just empty, it's just empty. But when there is tons of things, you don't see everything, but you see, you feel a bit more like some people left their mark there. Of course, horns will be part of all the little props that you will have on the set. Well, I said little, but there is from little props to biggest props, because just you saw the horns together are just like this large. So well, I try to go bigger and bigger with time, and to make something that will be seen even if we have a lot of space to cover sometimes. Some of the other props that I made there with bones, skull, it's a sheep's skull, and all this have been found in the forest just nearby. And this just remind me what I saw on some decoration you have on the old buildings. Could be both from Warcraft or even World of Warcraft. You have this kind of things like that. I don't know how to call it. Like well, it's orcish design. It's an orcish ornament. Big horns once more, because I noticed that the orcs and the horde seems to like horns. So this is one of the other decoration that could be on the wall with their horns, in order to put their piece of wood in order to hang a banner underneath the horns there, so you can imagine how it could look. And regarding the old weaponry for the orc, I built this shield there. It's flat, simple, and you can of course recognize the sign. You will have this axe there for the fight for the orc, but not only this axe, because I already see you coming by and tell me that it's far too tiny but I have another thing to present. This is perhaps what you expect for an orc, but even a trained stuntman, well, will have some difficulties with this kind of heavy blade, so this won't be used for just one hand, but no worries, you'll see this in the new short movie. And for the Alliance, I have there some battle damage shield in order to use for the fights. So you will have clean shields and also this kind of shield that have been through a mess. Regarding the weaponry for the Alliance will be pretty simple. We'll have just a sword for a footman and that will be all. And this sword of course is made, designed, forged for fights. You see there is a new design for the helmets of the footmen in the Alliance, the Lordaeron footmen, and this design would be the one you will see in the short movie. You see there are two banners for Lordaeron. Those two banners have already been made for the first war on Lordaeron, but will be featured there as well, because well, when you have good props, I will use them as well in the future. And this will be for the Alliance set, but you will spend much more time this time in an old set. And this is why I have a lot of banner that I made there. A lot of banners made out of leather. See, an old banner, another old banner, another old banner, oh, another old banner. Beneath it, more old banner. And for, oh, what a surprise, another old banner. Well, actually there is like 10 of them, actually something like that, perhaps 10 old banners like this one. There, just look at that. Then you have of course different designs. This is more Warcraft 2 era inspired, more like World of Warcraft. Here, the Black Rock, and here, yeah, you see Warcraft 3 mostly for the inspiration. Another one there, another one. Well, you get it. I have tons of banner for the old, and this will be in the old set, with different banners on different places. This one, for example, is very Warcraft 2. See, because of the yellow in the inside, and also the symbol with the round around it. This is something which just remind you, perhaps some of you may remember the Warcraft 2 introduction when the orcs cross the ocean. I truly hope that you will enjoy the new short movie. We put so much more effort in this one, and I really tried there that we step up from the first one. And of course, the idea will be to step up again for a third. And if you want to help us go that way, to go further, there is a lot of people that have asked me in the past, how can we help? We are not from your continent even, we are not nearby. And well, one of the things is just to share my content, share something related to War on Lordaeron, the first short movie, perhaps this video, other video related to this kind of content. And that's first of all a good help. Some of you may also want to contribute in another way, and if you want, I have a coffee that I opened for this kind of occasion, and the link would be down below in the description. This summer I'll try also to bring you some news related to Warcraft, what I made for the different kind of units, like I made for the different kind of units in the Middle-earth. There is also a video that I plan to do for reviewing the different sets, like for example what a light footman would be in Lordaeron, what could look like a knight, what could look like a paladin, and the same for villagers or perhaps peasants, militia, and even the orcs, of course. Yes, the orcs. I'll do the same. And this is what I plan for this summer. And the new team working on, let's say, behind the scene, the team that you won't see on the screen, here is much bigger for this one. This new short movie, it's about 1,000 guys, and they are here for give you better lighting, better sound, and better everything. They help for the world management, and well, they did a great job, and like everyone involved, they worked hard and they give their best, and I want to thank them there once again. I truly hope that you will enjoy the new Lordaeron short movie, because everyone in the team, everyone involved, worked hard on it. Everyone there was just giving a lot of time, a lot of energy, and that will be something that shows on the final short movie, trust me. And it will be much better than the first one. It will be different also. And thank you for just following us, for supporting our work, and I see you later for some updates regarding the project like Lordaeron and also the trailer for the coming short movie. See you guys. Have a great day.